we're looking at how to, the part 2 of how to get a Web3 job. Yesterday, we looked at quite a number of things, and today we're starting off with code DM. Why is it called the code DM? Why is it called a code DM? A code DM is a DM, a message you send to someone that you've not spoken with, like the person you don't know each other, right? There's never been an introduction with both of you before. So now, how do you send a code DM? Because that's one of the ways you get a job. Like I said, I don't believe in applying on job boards. You can use job boards to see, oh, what are they looking out for in a particular skill, but you can't apply on a job board. It's like you are racing alongside millions of other people, and you don't even know whether you're going to be selected, because at the end of the day, this people might just be looking for just one person, or highest 2-3 people for one role. So the competition is like super fierce. So now, but how do you do a cold DM? How do you reach out to someone you've not spoken to before that you know have the potential to give you a job? So the first thing you must always be at the back of your mind. The first thing must always be at the back of your mind is you shouldn't overcomplicate things, because even me, I've done this before. I've written a very long note. It's always there. Sometimes when you look back and see some things you did, like you just thank God for growth or thank God for things now know better. But you have to actually make the mistakes or try for you to even learn and be better. Because sometimes in fear of making mistakes, you end up not trying at all. So don't overcomplicate it. Just go straight to the point. Very straight to the point. I don't know if I can show you guys one of my DFs I sent earlier this year. That got an instant response. But then I'm going to show us something. Don't send a message that says hi, and I are waiting for the person to respond. Or you say, hello, good evening. You want for the person. I get it a lot. But I also get this one now. I get it a lot in my WhatsApp. Someone comes and just say good morning. Nothing else. The best way to send someone a message is short, simple, straight to the point. Hi, my name is this. I noticed that you have this content gaps with your products after going through your blog and Medium and stuff, and I have a framework that can help you close these gaps. Would you be open to a call? Straight to the point. Very, very straight to the point. Don't do hi and wait for the person's response. Immediately that happens, the people don't have plenty of time. Remember, we are in an age whereby attention is so finite that if you lose somebody in seconds, you've lost them. Then, so don't make the message too long. Like I said, you don't look at it as just something very long. They get disinterested in reading it. Trust me. Nobody have that. Nobody owes you. Nobody owes the this thing of reading everything you've written down. 2 to 3 sentences max is okay. So now, what should you be targeting when you try to write a code DM? You're trying to make the person interested to go with whatever you said, or to book a time to talk with you. You're trying to pick the person's interest for the next level, for the next step. Your content must always pique interest. That's why you must always lead with value. Lead with value. Lead with the problem you're about to solve or the gap you've seen. I think I have a document. Yes, I have a document that has over 600 code DM methods you can use straight to the point. Like I'm going to share it. I don't know if any of you interested in that document. I have a spreadsheet with over 600 DMs that different styles short, straight to the point that you can even copy, edit it to serve whatever purpose you want it to. Okay, right. Only Priscilla. Okay, fine. I'll send it to Priscilla alone. Oh, okay. Right, you as well. Okay, I'll send it to you people. Remind me of how this score. So in that, it's very short. You see how short it is because you want to get the person to either schedule a call with you to continue the conversation, maybe over Zoom. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay, Godwin. I'll send it to you. So you want the person to book a call or to continue the conversation. Like for example, now if it's on X or Twitter, and the person you reach out to the person, I'm like, hi, my name is this. I might not mention your name self sometimes. So be like, hi, it's a crypto space. Some of these formalities are not sometimes are not even like a big deal. Hi, I noticed some content gaps, or hi, after going through your product now, or you can even lead with what they've done. For example, let's say the person has closed a deal, maybe they just raised money. Hi, congratulations on your latest fundraise. I found out I have strategies that can help you to reach content gap, or I have a tool that can help you do this, or after helping my past clients achieve so this thing, I believe I can bring same value to you. Would you be open for a call, a 5 minutes call? This is like different. Let me see if I can get that. So we can look at some right now, Seth, on this call. Let me get it. Let me get the spreadsheets so we can look at some of the examples so you can see it in real time. Let me share my screen. So I'm going to share my screen now. Let me know if you can see my screen. Great. Now look at this now. These are over 600 different kind of templates. You can edit, copy, use. They serve for different purposes. For example, now, the person now said, can I help with pain points? Hi, I want to chat and ask how everything is going out. Now, in crypto space, might not necessarily at this first part now, because this is not from a crypto space. This template is not from a crypto space, it's from Web2. So this first part, I can remove this part. You can start from here. We recently added some new features to the bookkeep software that I believe that will be really helpful for your pain points if you're interested in a quick chat and demo. So for the particular one now, you can start with this. This 5 part minutes yourself. The second one now. Hi, in working with one of the things they are struggling with is this. This past year, we have so. If it's something you are challenged with too, let's set up a quick call and have some. Now, like I said, you can edit this thing. This just give you a context of how short the message should be. It should not be lengthy. If you notice, it's just maximum 3 sentences. One, okay, got this one now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But they are short ones. So these are just templates. So if it can even be shorter, even best. The most important thing is lead with their pain points. Show that you've looked at what they are doing, you've seen their pain points, and this is what you can bring to the table. So this is why it's follow up. This was a follow up. Hope you had an amazing weekend. I want to see what your team thought of my suggestion. Let me know if I can help at all. So this is a follow up message. Let me look for another one. This one very short. Hi, I just came across your article on this. I wanted to explore the possibility of featuring your blog in it. Would you mind sharing the criteria for featuring? Short to the point. So code DM should be this short. Hi, hope your week is off so great. I'll follow up with you. This was follow up email, follow up DM. Hi, I would like to follow up on how we can incorporate the content matter. I'm open to discuss details here. Alternatively, so like I said, this is not cover copy and verbatim, but it's to help you to, like, if you are stuck at what to start writing, you can use any of these that suits what you want to achieve and edit it to suit your own context. So I don't know if you got that. Did we get that? Or do I explain it again? Did we get that? All right. Okay. So now in the first message, right? In the first message, let me just show you what to do and what not to do. What to do: short, straight to the point, let it pique the person's interest, make sure that you've researched this person you want to reach out to. Maybe you've looked at their products, you've looked at what they are doing. That's why sometimes you can lead with congratulations on your raise. Maybe they just raised money. Maybe they just launch a product, just launch a feature. So it shows that you've researched about them. And then make it a bit personal, like some of these ones here. So what you shouldn't do is that it shouldn't be too long. Don't make it complicated. Just straight read. Don't make it one big text block. Like you now write all everything you want to say. That one very big text block like that. Because to say okay one sentence, you now write. So that I pack everything that one sentence. No. Then don't ask for something in the first message. So look at this one now. Hi, I'm Jack from wherever, and I saw you guys are looking for this. I've got plenty of experience in this field. Would you like me to share my CV? This is one style. So you want to pick interest. Hi, I recently helped this company that is similar to yours reach their results in so and so time frame. Would you like me to share a case study? So you're keeping it short. If person is interested, the person tell you, okay, go ahead, share. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. Um, Hi, I love your content and what you do. I love this piece that you shared here. What's your take on this? So now, before you send all these things, make sure that your own profile, the person won't check you before the person responds. Make sure that your profile is good. I need all of you here to send me your profile on X. Send me your profile, your bio on X, your bio and your first tweets, your pinned tweets. I want to see your bio. Send it to me. So make sure your profile is looking good. Make sure you have a very good PFP, that's profile picture, clean, optimized, and your bio explains what you do and makes you look very, very interesting. So at the end of the day, simplicity is what matters in this space. Immediately you become complicated, it just zones out. It's just like you just lose the person entirely. So now when you're sending a code, a DM, remember this person I've not chatted with you before. This person doesn't know you from anywhere. So you're trying to make the person interested in chatting with you. Either interested in giving you a job, interested in collaboration, interested in partnership, and all of those things. You're trying to get the person interested to open up the conversation and convert the person from a cold DM to a warm to a warm DM, right? So now, before you click send, before you send that DM, make sure that you ask yourself, why should this person reply me? Who are you? What experience or do you have in your bio? Now, make sure that there are no unnecessary information in that short DM. Maybe in the second chat, after the first chat, second chat, you cannot ask for maybe let's jump on a call to talk further on this. So for some persons, right, you can jump in on the call immediately works. But now, like I said, sometimes this things change. This things change, and someone will ask, like, why would I want this jump on the call with you? So you can keep jumping on the call until after they've responded to you and they're now interested. Like, okay, let's jump on the voice call on the Google Meet to talk further on this topic. So basically, your profile should be good enough because they will look at your profile to check you out. What are the examples I shared? Hi, I love your content and what you do, and I really like your post here. What's your take on this? As if you're looking for, if you're trying to build rapport in the DM, so you can also build network in the DM. Then another one, hi, I'm this, and I recently helped this company to achieve this result. And would you like me to share a case study about it? Hi, I saw you guys are looking for this, and I have a lot of experience in this doing this. Would you like me to share my resume? So we have started a conversation. Person like, okay. Now, for mine, the one I did earlier this year was, I was like, hi, in the past 3 years, I've helped Project XYZ achieve, I use bullet points, 1, 2, 3, and I'm open to achieving similar results for you. Will you be open to a chat? That was straight to the point. So you have to, whatever it is you're sending in must speak to their pain points or stir up enough curiosity for them to talk to you further. So that is on code DM. On study code DM, because code DM is one way, one way for you to start reaching out to people that will employ you. Because I'm going to talk to us about, I don't think I've had this class in earlier classes. Projects that just raise money. Projects that just raise money. There are potential people that you can send this into. When you go to that rootdata.com, I shared that website before with you guys. Go to rootdata.com and you go to projects that just raise money. You see the founders there with their handles. You click on it, it takes you to their handles. You don't check if their DM is open. You go to their DM and then you can now reach out to them and say, for you now, you can even reach out for internship. Hi, congratulations, since raise. I'll be willing to help your product go from 0 to 1. Willing to use my skills to help your product go from 0 to 1. And would you be open to talk about how I can bring this value to you? Or I'm very skilled at content. I'm very skilled with managing projects and people to achieve optimal results. Would you be open to see how I'll bring same value to your product? Do you get the point? Is you want to stay up curiosity. Would you? Can I send a case study I did recently about a product that I was working on? Stuff like that. Short, punchy, and value packed. So that's on code DM. So now we're going to look at at this stage you are right now. Don't target companies that have already established themselves. That's why I said go to projects that just raise money. That way you're going for new projects, new or growing projects. So for follow-up, give them 2 to 3 days. If they've not responded to you, you can follow them up. Like we saw here. Hi, hope your week is off on a great start. I'm following up on you on the previous distance. Would you have 15 minutes next week for a quick chat on how I might, just follow up. Now, when it comes to networking and referrals, which is also very important now. First way to network and get referrals is to be a part of a community. I cannot even hammer this enough. You cannot succeed in this space on your own. Somebody must know you. You must be a part of something. Like you must be a part of a group. You can't ghost anybody and just be waiting. Writing on X is good, but it's not enough. Showing up consistently on X is good, or LinkedIn, but it's not enough, right? It's just one of those ways to position yourself. You have to be a part of a group where you are showing your opinion, where you are contributing to conversation on a daily. It won't take you anything. 30 minutes a day. Like today now, I used to see it like my devotional, my daily devotional. I was going to one of my groups, go there, look at the previous conversations. Anyone that strikes me, I comment them, I like it, show up there. Because sometimes some of the money I've made in this space was about showing up and be part of the community. Sincerely. I used to tell people, I used to say that it wasn't even like some of the things projects I've had to like do, or funds that I had to access, was because it wasn't even because of the salary I was paid, was because of something a community I'm part of. So when we are not benefiting the community, it comes to the most consistent and committed part of that community. People that be more committed, because they cannot cheat committed people by giving it just everybody. If you be committed, that's when it rewards you. I remember in 2020 when we had the first airdrop that ever happened in the crypto space. It was given to people that has been there based on your history of your wallet and activity on your wallet. So that was people that had the first airdrop in this space. And down even to the most recent one that we had as a community at Super Team, it was based on the fact that we are part of the members of Super Team. That was why we were able to access that airdrop. So you have to find a community and be a part of it. It can be Super Team, for example, like those of you that are in Lagos, you can join Super Team Lagos and be there. Join the conversations. Whenever you are ready during the day, join in, see what other people are saying, drop your own thoughts, laugh with them, chat with them. Let people be acquainted with your name. And then there are different communities. There are communities for look out for, like for you, Priscilla, now. Check their communities for project managers on X. X has communities as well. Join those communities and engage and chat with them. Make out time and chat with them daily. It shouldn't even take you up to like 15 minutes. You can just drop in. Make sure that you show up there. For writers as well, there are writing communities on X as well. Spark Team has writing community. You join them there, you chat, you engage in what they are doing. You really want to like, oh my God, there's a competition that we have to participate in. You follow them and say, okay, how are we going to go about this competition? You join them and follow them up. That is how people know you. That's how people remember your name. Don't be that person that is in a group and is silent. And don't be also that person that doesn't want to join any group, just want to show up on X. It's not enough. What you're doing on X is just called personal branding. You're just putting your work out there, proof of work out there. So that when the person finally sees your name and they go online, they'll find something that you've done before. Because if somebody knows you, like a story that one of the people I follow, what's her name? This actor's wife. She's very good with personal branding, and she said that she'll talk about how important personal branding is and how somebody almost lost an opportunity because she recommended them that this person is good for this job, but they went online, they couldn't find anything about her. So that look as if person is not good enough for it. So everything must work hand in hand. You must do everything. You show up, you write, you comment, you are part of a community, you comment there. You must show up, you must show your face. Like they used to say, if you don't come from money, money should come from you, right? So I always want to come from you is that you have to do the work, right? If you want to live generational wealth, you have to come. I need to come do the work and build the network that your generation will come and leverage on. So the work lies on you. So you can also ask for help strategically. Like some of this thing here, some of the emails here. You can use common interest to reach out in DM. Hi, I love your article on this topic, and are you open to collaborating on a research or on another article? Hi, uh, um, I came into this space newly. Like what one lady did, right? She saw me on X, and immediately she reached out to me in DM, and we started talking on WhatsApp, just like that. She didn't know me from anywhere. I didn't know her from anywhere. But now she's no longer a cold lead. She's not a warm lead. She's not a warm connection because now we're not talk on WhatsApp because we've broken that chain of I don't know you before, you don't know me before, right? You can do that with strategically people that can employ you, people that can refer you for job. Those people might not be able to employ you, but they'll remember that. In fact, let me even tell you people, one of the $150 that I made last 2 years was I was in Discord. One of the committees on Discord, and the there was this. I just dropped that. I think I wrote that. I introduced myself. That's what I actually like to do. I like to introduce myself based on what I do. So instantly, I got this message from someone. She doesn't even know me for Adam. She told me that these people are looking for writers, and it was a bounty platform. So I went there and I applied, and I wrote the article. So at first I didn't like the first article I wrote. I had to rewrite it, and I just one article, and it was $150. Just one article, right? So and I wouldn't have had that opportunity to get that deal of $150 just for just one article if I was not in that Discord community that particular day at that particular hour. So you cannot separate yourself or seclude yourself, and only you and your skill. Only you know that you know how to do that thing. You cannot do that. You must always show up, and you must always show out every single time. I know imposter syndrome happens. If imposter syndrome is where you doubt yourself and you ask yourself whether anybody will believe, anybody can even like this that you are doing self. Can anybody believe me self? Can anybody accept you? And all of this. It happens. Trust me. It happens to me, and it keeps happening to me sometimes. But I have to shut down that voice, because opportunity doesn't come to people that are very good. It comes to people that are loudest. Check it now. You always look as if that the good people don't get the opportunities. It's only those that are loud. Do you get? Because even if you don't say it, people will not know it. Or even if they know it, they'll think probably. So that when someone tells me that, oh, I didn't know you're still doing this thing, it pains me because it's my fault. I probably stop being consistent with showing up online. Now, why do you think that these big companies still do adverts today? If you go online, you see Jumia adverts. Jumia is already known, but why are they still doing adverts? Check all the big companies. They're still doing adverts because immediately you stop showing up, people will forget about you. Just it happened to me in 2022 when I didn't show up for the complete most of the year. Like I wasn't consistent. Like by the time I came back, even me, I was shocked at myself, shocked at everything because it now seemed so brand new. So even big companies, Tony Lumelu, name them, or $10, name them, they still show up with their personal brand every single day. They are very rich, oh. They're not sure, they don't have to consider it, but they are showing up. Because immediately you stop showing up, people will assume that you have died, or they will assume that maybe something is wrong, or they move on to the next person that is in front of in their face. And the more we have plenty content and plenty people out there, the more attention, like people would go to what is, it's even happens to your algorithm. Your algorithm, like if you're online, if you stop engaging a particular kind of posts, algorithm, the platform will stop showing those kind of posts. So you have to show up and show out, no matter how you feel in the inside. If you doubt yourself, if you're afraid, still show up regardless. It will shock you what will bring that opportunity. It will really shock you. That is why you can start new friendships today. You don't need to know them from your church. You don't need to know them from your, how will I put it now, from your community. You don't know them before now. I used to have a friend from the US, very an interesting lady, right? We just really stopped talking for like 2 years now. But 2 years before that, we were very, very, very in touch. Like she, very homely, like very, very cool lady, cool American lady. People start chatting. How did you even start chatting? I've even hosted that on my YouTube when I started my YouTube really. Like then, she was very, very friendly. And what even happened to us was find that life happens and everybody gets so busy and get distracted. So that kind of communication broke, right? And she's a very on top of this in the blockchain community in the US. So you have to, and she doesn't from others. So stop saying it mustn't always be people that know you that will bring opportunities to you. You can create new connections without even losing the old people. You don't have to lose the old people, but then you can increase your chances, your opportunities by being part of a community and building networks. And you can build network with somebody. Now, another way you can build network is when somebody says that they just got a job. Let me show. This is another hack. that can help you get a job. Somebody's let's say that you go to LinkedIn and you type, let me see if I can ship my list is not open here. What do I do? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if that's gonna work here today. So so on LinkedIn now, how many of you used to see all these posts? How many of you used to see posts like what was that post now? I just got hired, something like that. No, no, allow me to see this thing. Like it was about how they got a job. So that's an opportunity for you to open a conversation. After dropping a comment, oh wow, congratulations. Go to their DM. Be like, wow, congratulations on your recent job. I've been exploring opportunities in this area. Would you mind sharing what you did to get the job? Right? Maybe I can give it a shot as well. Just like that, and the person can tell you, oh, this is what I did. Oh, somebody referred me. Oh, this is what I tried. Just like that, you instantly, you know, okay. You'll be like, okay, look, are you open to, let me just share my resume with you so you can maybe tell me if I do something right or do something wrong. Just like that, you've opened up that chain of conversation in the DM. So don't just waste, next time you see somebody that just got a job, it's an opportunity for you to open a conversation in their DM. Like convert that cold DM to warm. Hi, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Um, I'm very curious. What did you do? Like, can you just share your process? Like, what exactly did you do to, and just like that, the person will just say, oh, I was, share whatever it is that worked for them, right? That's another way for you to get an opportunity or to really leave an impact because the person might even refer you. Like, oh, I've been building skills in this area and I'm looking for opportunities. So I'm really curious. What did you do to get to this job? And you know, just like that, and if you maintain that conversation, make sure you always. That's why I'm doing this 365 days of jobs. I don't know if any of you have seen it. Um, I started in January, but I paused after the first day. But now I want to finish it up this year. So I want to finish it up this year, and I'll share some of these hacks in those series. So if you've not seen them, maybe I'll add you guys to the list of people that get the message from me. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So now, if you've done something with somebody before, tell them to give a recommendation. That's why LinkedIn has that feature. LinkedIn has that feature whereby you can request for a recommendation. They should give you a recommendation. That can also be your proof of work or testimony. If you've ever done something for someone before, ask them to give you, oh wow, please can you give me a recommendation about this job that we did together, so this thing we did together. And the person will give you a short note or something that you can always point as part of a proof of work. Now, always show that you are aligned with the culture, and that is in conversations and everything you're doing. Show that you are a critical thinker, you're an analytical thinker, you know how to take initiative, you know how to adapt to fast-paced environments because the crypto space is very fast-paced and you need to take initiative most of the time. So you need to be agentic. Agentic means that you can lead yourself. Nobody has to follow you up for you to get things done. Then, like I already mentioned, target early stage projects and be a doer, not just a leader. Do what you say you will do, when you say you will do it, and how you say you will do it, and even exceed the expectations. So that's about for today's class. Next week, Monday, we'll be starting with building publicly, and we'll just put everything we said so far together. Or should I finish it today now? We don't almost have most of the time. I want the question. I'll take questions. So, any questions you have for me from yesterday? So, can I find more of it today? Any question? Any question? All right. In the absence of no question, we'll continue tomorrow. But I want to find out uh, what have you gained from this class so far? Can type it in the comments. Like, what have you gained from your classes so far? People can copy the link to the sheets here from the comment section. You can copy the link to the sheet. Are you guys still with me? I guess I've abandoned me. So I just thumbs up, you're just showing me sense. All right. Since you guys are just to ghost me this evening, but it's fine.
Good evening.
Hi, Priscilla.
I'm quite in a noisy place. That's why I'm not really commenting or saying a lot of things today. So,
Okay. No, well, it's fine. You can always drop a question from DM. I think did I respond to the last one you dropped?
yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody. Good night and see you next time.